So what's up, YouTube? Day two Jersey Mike's didn't go well. I got I got 3 stitches on my ring finger. I got 6 stitches on my pinky finger. Um, so I went to the new store and people are still like unboxing stuff and whatnot. So I kind of got like assigned to unbox kitchen utensils. There's like a girl by the sink that's like washing them. Um, So it's like all the kitchen utensils, right? So I'm just unboxing the kitchen utensils. When we get to like the bread knives, the Jersey Mike's uses, and open one up, it's fine. Um, the second one, the packaging is giving me like a little bit of trouble, so I put it down. Opened up about another 4 bread knives, and I went back to the second box. That was giving me a little bit of trouble, and tried to just like brute force the knife out of the box, and the box like imploded in like a section. Like the knife got like free from the plastic it was encased in, and it cut my pinky. And like in the microseconds, like between my pinky and cut, like I adjusted like the hand grip and like pulled this finger like instinctively back, so it got it half the stitches, and the other 3 fingers were all fine. Um, but yeah, it kind of sucked. I, they gave me like a cloth to wrap it in at Jersey Mike's, but I don't even know if they had like a first aid kit like in the store, um, like available. Um, so I, that was rough. So I didn't think like the cut was that bad that I'd actually need stitches, but apparently I was incorrect. Like I was telling him, like I just like super lit, like go back to work. Um, but no. So they sent me to like an urgent care. It was like a mile away, 4 minute drive. So I started to. They sent me like the link and like a text message, and I just from that link I was able to load it on the Google Maps and just go. So I went there. Don't have health insurance, so it's covered under workers' comp because I was working for the company. But it was a pain in the ass, like signing the forms just to like be seen at the urgent care since I'm a new patient, never been there. Um, I'm an out of state like resident, so it was a hassle just to get the forms kind of set up. Jersey Mike's did. I think the owner or someone at the store did buy like bandaging and stuff. So it was wrapped when I was in the lobby of like the urgent care like strip mall like thing. So they signing up they put you on like a tablet that you gotta input your information in and to be seen. And then new patient like forms and all that, and it's a hassle. And then so I get seen. It was a really sweet doctor actually, from like Afghanistan, and they moved over here when like the war started. And she just like telling me how going through like medical school like impoverished and whatnot. So I mean I like the doctor that I got and whatnot, but it she like because I was still filling out the forms and whatnot, so she just put like a different bandage and like went out so I could finish the form so she could actually like perform care. Um, so she cleared like all the other patients that she had for uh, the she had to see, and she came back and spent like a decent amount of time with me. Um, so I don't know. The lidocaine like injection that you get when you get stitches, kind of, it's rough. I think she explained to me. I don't think there's like an area on the body that has like more like nerves, than, like your fingers, like where I cut it. So it's like the worst place to get injections and whatnot. She said she used like a small needle and whatnot, but still kind of painful getting those little injections. And she says like a lot of people like pass out when they get them. And I didn't. So I had to like sit there and just like watch her like stitch my hand back together. But she was a nice lady. We had a lot in common. Um, she said I kind of reminded her like her younger brother, whatnot. So I like the place that they sent me to. I don't have like any problems with that. But so I had to go leaving the office. The guy calls me over and like there's more forms that I have to do after like the patient intake form, after the like initial sign up for the appointment and whatnot. So I had to get like copies of stuff. The doctor like filled out like the bottom part of the page, and like there's a separate page that they did. So I got a couple. They had to get a copy. My work had to get a copy. I had to get a copy, and then he sent like antibiotics to a Walmart that's like directly across the street from the urgent care for me. So I took my form there to get antibiotics after dropping off my works form. Just describing like the incident, um, which I think they need for like workers comp for injury like claim and whatnot. Um, but like I'm on like limitations because where the stitches are. Like I can't like habitually like wash my hands. So I can't like really prep food. I can't really like work on their line and like build subs. So um they the doctor's office gave me like a workers compensation like number to call for like the short term until I can get the stitches moved out in like 10 days, just because I can't like unload Cisco trucks. My hand messed up. I can't like, you have to wash your hands a lot, like every other customer, or every other customer, every new customer. You should be washing your hands when you're making it in the sub, right? And you should be washing your hands. You should be getting new gloves, whatnot. So I can't. If I wash my hands for like an extended period of time, I can risk blowing out my stitches. I can't wash dishes because I can risk blowing out my stitches. So I I sent them like I talked her over with like, I guess the person in charge of me, but there's like other people at Jersey Mike's there. I think are associated with the franchise. Maybe the franchise owner was there. They still haven't introduced themselves to me. But basically, my manager, I handed his papers over, and I was like explaining, hey, I don't really know when I can work again. I can't really like wash my hands like extended period of time throughout the day until my stitches heal. I can't lift. Like I'm on like precautions. I don't know much about workers' comp, but the clinic like gave me like number to call for that. And someone from like either corporate or like the franchise owner for this location like came running over. It's like, oh, we'll handle that for you. Oh. And I don't know. They didn't handle it. Basically, I just kind of gave them the paperwork. They're just like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm like, yeah, I kind of did it to myself, but like, Factor's also kind of fucked up. So, um, but like my my manager, I don't think like has any like fault at all for like the injury or anything. I'm not like trying to sue the franchise or anything, but the franchisee. But it's like I'm pulling away. They said, oh, we'll just go home for the day. We'll text you a schedule for the like the end of for next week. So I still don't know at this time point in the day. It's 5:30, so they still haven't texted me if I'm even working tomorrow or Friday or till next week. The person that came over from Jersey Mike's like, oh, we can find you a job for the opening. It doesn't involve any of your precautions. Blah 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 blah. So basically, they don't want to pay me like workers' comp, so like not work. So that also, when I bought like packages for my truck, when I bought like a knife set, they all had like rubber stoppers on them. When you're like when you're like unpackaging them, so you wouldn't like cut yourself when you're in the process of like unpackaging the knives. Um, it's just Jersey Mike's just has the like, cheap packaging for their bread knives. They didn't have like the rubber stoppers or like the plastic inserts that go into like the actual bread knife to kind of prevent someone who's opening the package from cutting themselves. So, or like in my truck, like after leaving Jersey Mike's, I can hear him like, "Oh, he's faking his injury. Oh, he did it intentionally. Oh." I don't think anybody would intentionally slice their hand, have to go through all that amount of paperwork, and like have to like see someone like all those lidocaine shots, and then have to see someone like stitch their hand back together for like half an hour. So I don't know who that woman was that came over like when I was talking to my immediate boss, whatever Jersey Mike's. But they just seemed like they have like a big mouth and didn't really understand like what was going on. Before I left for like the clinic, she's like, "Oh, you know they're gonna drug test you, right? Yeah, 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 yeah." So to get like drug tested at like an urgent care clinic, it's the company themselves that have to like request the testing. And no one at Jersey Mike's requested drug testing like when I was at the clinic. So uh that's not true. Like that didn't happen. No healthcare worker thought when I was being seen at the clinic that I was under any sort of narcotic or alcohol or anything. And nobody besides maybe like this woman at Jersey Mike's thought that it was anything more than just kind of a freak accident. But it's I think she outranks my manager, unfortunately. So I'm like a little nervous trying to fill out workers comp. It's still like I said, it was like 5 and they didn't text me. It's 6 now and they still haven't texted me my schedule. If I'm even like showing up tomorrow, there's still stuff on the laptop that I have to do, which would kind of make sense in this situation, just to have me come in tomorrow and like finish the forms on the laptop and the video training portion of Jersey Mike's. But um yeah. It's like, oh, your first day you think it's like a great company, it's like the second day there's like some higher up that's like just like angry at you for being involved in like a freak accident and like treating it like your number and like bad mouthing you like the second you're out of the store after having a horrible day. So I don't know if I could like recommend working at Jersey Mike's like in the future, just based off of today's experience. I think they do have good quality employees, and I think they have like high ranking employees that just treat you terribly. So um, beyond that, I gotta be like super careful and like really only lift with like my right arm now. I can't like try and grip stuff with my left hand because I don't want to blow the stitches out. I just want them to heal, kind of get over slicing two of my fingers. Just let it heal. Um, so I still have to get ice for today for my cooler, or else all my food's gonna go bad. I bought um stuff to change my motor oil with. I got the filter. I got the motor oil yesterday, and like a drain pan and like a faucet kind of to put it back into the bottle to bring back the AutoZone because they'll recycle it for you. But that was my plan for after work today, was to do that. But obviously, given what happened at work, I can't like manhandle the motor oil filter. It's on my truck off, like unbolt the bolt on my motor oil drain pan to drain it into the bucket I got. I like drain, then lift that bucket to drain it into uh like the put it where put the new put that put the socket back on, put the new motor oil filter on, and then put the new oil in, drain the old oil into the old and bad oil into the new oil bottle. I'm on too many precautions to be able to do that. So I might have to after spending like $40 just to get like the pan's like a one-off, and the filter to get it back in the bottle's like a one-off. But it's like $42. I might have to actually take my truck and like schedule an appointment to bring it to a shop to have them change the oil, just because of um how my hand is. I'm like within 150 miles of it being at the 5K mark that the filter's rated for. I'm at the kind of at the limit for the motor oil as well, like 150 more miles, just because I went cross country to Vegas. So that's something that's on my plate at the moment. Um, yeah, I mean, like I have to think now, like objects and everything, like while I'm lifting. Should I be lifting this? Should I be doing this for like the next 10 days? They remove the stitches in 10 days. I think the doctor says like the skin begins like refusing to each other like 5 days in. So somewhere between 5 and 10 days, like you're fully healed. But it's a massive hassle. I wouldn't do this intentionally. So I don't know. It kind of ruined the day for me. Um, just hearing that woman's comments like I was driving away. Like I was already having a shit day. I didn't need stuff added on top of it. Um, so the antibiotics that I got at Walmart, they're supposed to like make the sun. They're telling you to like wear like SPF sun lotion because you're like at a significant more risk as like a side effect for the antibiotics to burn your skin through sunlight. So, so I'm still camping on the Mojave Desert. It's just like, all right, that's a great side effect for a medication to have. But I have to take one of these like every 12 hours for the next week. Um, so Jersey Mike's I think opens next Monday. Uh, I believe. I'm not quite sure if that's the 31st. Um, but this happened Wednesday, so 10 days till I get my stitches removed. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so 4. Maybe like the opening week, I'm probably. It depends on what job they find for me. But I might miss like the opening week at the store just because of the precautions that I got placed under. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if I should like try and figure out, call the workers' comp number and be like, hey, I can't work with these precautions. Like every job in the sub shop, um, basically I'm in danger of blowing out the stitches and making my hand worse. I don't know. I don't know like what rank the woman was that like came up and like interrupted me and whatnot. I don't know if she was just like bullshitting me that she had work that like I can do with my hand in the state it was in, just to like keep me up from like applying for workers comp. Well, workers comp's like insurance that they pay. That's there in case your employee needs it. Like you're not on the line for like all the money that gets paid to me, and also like workers comp. Like say Jersey Mike pays $12 an hour plus tips. Workers comp's probably gonna give me like $7 an hour, or maybe like $8 an hour. I'm not getting $12 an hour from them. It's just how that kind of works. So I'm not really trying to take advantage of your company, but I have bills myself that need to be paid. I have a phone, I have a truck, I have car insurance, I have to eat, I have to drink water. I have to, so I have to buy ice. So like it's not like I can just like not get paid for the week either. So I'd rather be healthy and making $12 an hour and being workers comp, making like $8 for like the week or whatever the workers comp comes to. Um, yeah. So that's just today in a nutshell. I gotta go to the market. I gotta be like super careful. I gotta push like market basket just my right hand. I gotta just like lift like 20 pounds of ice just in my right arm into the cart. Just push with the right arm with the cart to the truck. So it's gonna be a massive hassle just like doing regular daily activities with like your hand sliced up like it is. You know, I'm completely alone out in like the Mojave Desert. I got, I, it's not exactly an enjoyable experience for me. So, hopefully, things improve. Hopefully my hand heals quickly and I can just get back to work. Um, but yeah, it's not, it's not, not a good, not great day for me. I don't know if you guys like the channel, maybe think about subscribing. Other than that, hopefully your day that you're having went better than mine. That's all I can say. Thank you for watching the video.